I'm back in the States. I'm relaxed. Well, Chad, it's God, it's been a weird weekend for me. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, I'll get started here in a minute. Ugh, Jason's here. People didn't get him free in the Content Creators Club because, which is really, so okay, all right, so I do want to clarify this. So I did mention the other day that like they were giving us codes at the event to get Jason. We were told we were getting these, and also the one of the charms. So what I was gonna do was I was gonna use that code on myself, and then I was gonna give away the code that they give content creators usually that are in the creator program to give to you guys as like a giveaway. I don't know why they did it this time, but they did not give away content creator codes this time. We weren't given a reason why, but they said that no, they weren't giving them out this time. My best guess is because they gave out like there was like 3,000 people at the event, so and the code got sent to the email, so even if you didn't show up, you still got the code. So I'm assuming that's why, but I can't confirm or deny that. Why am I on Halo Master? Also, yes, I did do my also hi Kit, hi Darth. I did use my 10 million blood points. We finished off Dracula. I P3'd Jason, and we're almost done with Houndmaster. Once Houndmaster's done, Jason's last, and then it's P9ing on everybody. We've got about 10 hours left on Pyramid Head. I'm probably not going to do those today. I don't even know if we're going to do them this week, but it will be done. We're so close. I'm planning, hopefully, hi Mia, hopefully I can get it done before the, what is the new anniversary called? Is it the Chalet? Chalet? The banquet? Whatever. Before the anniversary stuff happens. I'm hoping we can get Pyramid Head done before then. Because then I get to suffer through the whole thing as Skull Merchant. So hooray. You thought the Pyramid Head was me? It was not me. You're not the first person to say that, Lynx. I had someone else mention that. No, I'm sorry, maybe. I had someone else mention that. As far as Jason goes, I got the Adept done, so we don't have to do that tonight. I do enjoy this killer, though. Is it the Black Banquet? Is that what it's called? I don't know where I was getting Chalette from. Also, by the way, Canada. I know you're not listening, and I know you don't give a shit, but I got some words to say about Canada. First off, y'all don't know what spicy food is. Listen, I ordered a spicy burger. It said on the menu. This is at a fancy restaurant too. I ordered the spicy burger. It specifically said on the menu. It said level 4 of 5 spice, and I was like, yes, I want that. I'm gonna eat that. I like spicy food. That is the most mild burger I've ever had in my entire life. I don't know if like spicy is different there, but like that shit was not spicy in this. Also, if it wasn't for all the French signs everywhere, like everything in French, I probably couldn't have told you I was in Canada, if I'm honest with you. Montreal, like, it's a lot like my hometown. So, like, I really didn't notice at all. Play some MVM today. Got some. I saw the Australian minigun. I need to play MVM. The update's not out, is it? I've only been waiting 10 years for him to be in the game, and he's a really fun killer. So he's my new main. There you go. I'm really interested in art later in the year. They have a lot of goofy stuff to pull. Oh, yeah. Also, like, Terrifier's coming now. No, I guess not. They did. It was weird, though, because they had everything in Peach. There, like, everything. There was Peach everything. It was great. I love Peach, so, like, I was cool. I see. Also, before we do start, I want to talk about Jason's add-ons real quick. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on this. It was confirmed. I can't say by who, but it was confirmed to me that the person who did Springtrap's add-ons also made Jason's add-ons. Not the icons or like the references, but like what they actually do. It was confirmed to me it was the same person. That's why a lot of them seem very familiar, and that's why I'm actually happy with his add-ons. Because most of these are really good. Even the bad ones. His worst add-on is this one. In my opinion, this is his office phone. It's 2 nails. Spikes that come in within 1 meter of a survivor reveal their aura for 6 seconds. So if you miss a survivor by like an inch, you see their aura for 6 seconds. That is probably his worst add-on. Because if you miss them by an inch, you can see them. So you don't really need the aura. Other than that one, though, most of the other ones actually are pretty okay. A lot of them, like even like this one, when a hook spike misses, all survivors... This is what Burning Man painting should be, by the way. When a hook spike misses, all survivors within 8 meters of the impact scream and reveal their aura for 3 seconds. Dirty Money? It's okay. It's kind of unnecessary because a lot of times you can just grab a spike. Because you can do it while you're in Omnipresent Evil. I don't think it's... I mean, I get what they were going for here. But I don't think it's really necessarily worth it. Also, going in Omnipresent Evil resets all the hooks, so... I live in Arkansas. We have corn and rice. That sounds amazing, actually. Increases the distance the survivor is pushed by the spike by 25%. Gain 8% haste for 33 seconds. This is actually probably better now than it was on the PTB. It wasn't that great on the PTB, especially if they just run in the straight line. But if you can manage to hit them into something, this is actually really good. The times this is bad is if they don't get pushed into anything. If they don't get pushed into anything, you're losing distance with this, even with the haste. But also, no, it's an add-on, so diminishing returns doesn't affect it. Never mind. But if they do get pushed into something, this is actually really good. Mirror shards. You can't believe a part 6 joke? No amount of money can save you. Ugh. That being said, and I'm going to be the guy who says it, I'm sure everyone's going to say it, I think his best add-on is this one. I think his best add-on is the Orderly Shoe. Increases the duration of the haste after a jump scare by 5 seconds. I feel like part of mastering this killer is going to be... It's not necessarily cooldown management, but it's the management of your haste. And this kind of helps you with that a lot. So I feel like this is going to be very, very good. Oh yeah, it feels nice. I'm not going to say it doesn't feel nice. I just don't think it's that powerful. And Badge is good too. I did try this with Ruin earlier. Don't run... It doesn't stack. As far as I can tell, it doesn't stack on Ruin. So I wouldn't recommend running it with Ruin. But yeah. And the Rock, the exhaustion when they come out of the jump scare. The problem with this is a lot of times people will be using this. It counters everything but Sprint Burst. But Mindbreaker can help you with Sprint Burst, so yeah. I really like the sleeping bag, personally. And which one was it? Is it the Goop Eye? Yeah, Eye Goop. Eye Goop was probably my favorite. I've been using coffee all day and still haven't pinned anyone. I pinned a Dwight against a tree earlier. It's so satisfying. Also, I keep saying this, man, but like, people keep comparing him to Springtrap, and honestly, I don't think Springtrap is the comparison we need to make. I think the comparison we need to make is Deathslinger, because I feel so bad for Deathslinger players. Not only can he hit through basically everywhere Deathslinger can, he can down with his power. Deathslinger still has to reel you in to down you. He can't just down you. Also, he reloads on hook automatically. Like, and he has a map traversal tool, and he's basically not 110. He is, but he isn't. I don't know, man. I feel really bad for Deathslinger players. We could try Corner Coffee. I haven't really had a chance to try it yet. 6-minute queues. Okay, yeah, queues are going to be a long time. iGoop was probably my favorite one so far. As far as builds go, I've seen a few floating around. I saw the Mindbreaker Surveillance one that I think is really good on him. I haven't seen anyone really talk about it that much, but during the 10-year anniversary, Otz was playing it. Otz was playing it a lot, and I think Hex builds are going to be very good on him, mostly because he is... The way Omnipresent Evil works, he is very good at defending his Hexes if he needs to. And I was comboing it with Dominance, that way I can get all 5 of these. But you could run it with virtually any Hex. But yeah, he is very good with Hex builds. No, I don't think it needs a duration limit. What would it do, just kick you out of it immediately? I don't think it needs a duration limit at all. The fact that it has the downside when you come out of it near a hook survivor, I think means it makes it fine. And the fact that where he can come out is fixed. Like, unlike because Dracula can teleport to a window and then move to where you are and then go into his normal form and attack you. Jason can't do that. He has to teleport to a window or a vault location and then come out. So, like, you haven't... Like, if there's a pallet right beside you when you're playing against Jason, you need to position yourself away from the pallet because you know he can come out. Even if he does come out, there's still a few seconds where he can't do much. It's because it's Deathslinger. Also, a couple other features they added. They added a new thing in the store where you can get all the notifications to go away, which makes my OCD ass happy. There's the Ice 9 Kills bundle. I'm not the biggest fan, but they did do a really cool Chucky song, so, like, I'm happy. What is this from? Also, if you didn't see me... Hi, Phoenix. If you didn't see me at the events on stream or anything, hang on 1 second. I was, in fact, at the stream. Here is an image of me at the stream. Yep, I was definitely unenthused. I don't know what was happening when this image was taken. This is just when my friends said they saw me, so I fucking... It was a good time, though. Canada was great. Brandon points, he's the best phasing killer since Wraith for deaf people. Yeah, does he have it? He has an audio... Jocelyn. Hang on, I gotta see the DMs, because I don't even remember the conversation. I was like half asleep when I was reading it. Hang on. I don't even remember when this got sent to me. Oh, it was that night. I think I was at a bar when this got sent to me. I got a chuckle out of me, so I'm happy. That would be James. You're not the only one who said that. Yeah. I think a lot of us agree. James kind of got cheated a little bit. It feels extra and doesn't do anything to prevent camping and tunneling besides making it annoying. Yeah, pretty much. What I think they should do, I think what they should do instead is just make it like Dredge, where when you go into Omnipresent Evil, like there's a certain distance around the hook where those locations he can teleport to are just blocked. I think that's what they should do. Oh, speaking of, hang on. James said I can show this. Hang on, I gotta find the picture. I wanted to edit it to make it look better. Where is it? Where is it? Where is that? There it is. It looks terrible because reasons, but I spent like 20 minutes tracking a huntress down for this, by the way. He didn't have a hatchet, or an axe, so I had to find one. Good times. My favorite image, though, my favorite picture we took through the entire events. Hang on, I gotta find it. Is this one? This has to be one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken of all time. I'm just saying, this picture. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. He's so fucking happy. James, I love you. Not a single Larry. There was a dredge. A lot of sables, a lot of legions. I fucking love that image. It was so good. When we went up there, James was a pro at the claw machine. I'm not gonna lie. He went to the side and inspected exactly where the claw was gonna drop for it. It was great. No, Larry's. There was the one Jason guy. So the Jason cosplayer, by the way, not the one that Behavior hired. There was another one walking around. He came up to us and he had someone with him that was translating for him. So he was completely in character. He was not talking. Like, the guy would walk up to him and he would, like, whisper in his ear and the guy would talk for him. It was... I'm not laughing, like, at him. It's just, like, that is some commitment that, like, I would have never done. It was so good. Also, I got cheated out of getting in there. I showed up at 5:30 in the morning. I was the first one there. By the way, there's an image of me on Reddit as the third person in line. And I went to the back of the line because I was confused at how they were doing things. We weren't sure if they were, like, separating the lines or anything. So, like, I just was like, well, I don't have a VIP pass, so I'll just get in the back, I guess. It was... good times. See. So she got hit into a wall, so I actually might be able to make it back to her. I'm gonna go into Omnipresent Evil. Grab this. Swap sides. Head over here. She's gonna be broken if she keeps that, or takes that out and keeps it in. Did she really break that? I love this killer. Maybe the mask muffled his voice? Probably. It was just really funny, just like how committed he was. I'm not going to Omnipresent. I still have my haste. I can pick this stuff when I get over here. I can't get over the fucking... I can't get over the animation of them just flying through the air. No? Oh. Ugh. He's so satisfying. The fucking... what's the word I'm looking for? The audio team did such a good job. Like, genuinely. Do you have DS, Rebecca? Becky, do you have DS? What's Breakdown? Breakdown is a perk for survivors that when they get unhooked, the hook is deleted for 3 minutes. I actually don't know how that interacts with Jason. Thought maybe. I'm not going to let them reset, but I am probably going to try to patrol the outside real quick. Because... Good dodge. She makes it the shack. I'm going to leave her there. Use my haste. What are you... Alright, we're not gonna... It's fine. It's fine. We all have bad days, Kate. That was the one I missed. I forgot what I was doing at the time. I haven't actually seen the audio team one, but I would genuinely love to watch that one. Because that's something I talk about all the time. It's not the direction I thought it would go. She tabbed on her haters. Where are they? Remember I always said he's good at defending totems? That would be an example of him being good at defending totems. Could you fucking imagine? So, oh, she dead-hearted too? I just chucked that, by the way, because I had no reason not to, and it was one right there. Yeah, nice try, Becky. Nice try, Becky. Give me the entrails. There you go. Spaghetti monster ain't got nothing on me. Look like a Matt Mercer cosplayer. There was a dude who was doing a cosplay as Nick Cage, and someone pointed that shit out immediately to him, and he was so surprised that anyone got it. Fuck you. Oh no, she's using the rock tech. Kate, a reminder, I remember that you have Bedhard this time. Just went against a totem on Eerie and a ward and tried to get through totems, but couldn't get past the thick wall of camper. I mean slash. This while I'm here. Ruin's still up, so I'm actually in the clear at the moment. You're here because Ruin's still up. You better get off that. Nice try. Yeah. Ah, I was trying to get it into the wall. It's fine. Kid, I don't think going for my Penty there was the best play. God, that feels so good. Hi. In the source code, survivors are titled campers, so the next time a survivor... They're the campers, I knew it. All along. See, that's a good sport. Why can't more people be like that? That's a good sport. Look at it, they're a striker main, chat, see? I do wish they gave you an option to pick them when they're on the ground. Yeah, it's a weird thing because, like, because you can wait, right? You can wait out the spike to come out of them, right? Also, I think I've mentioned this like 400 times, but genuinely the thing that got me the hypest during the anniversary stream was Scooby-Doo. I almost blew out Aiden and James's eardrums when they said... I think you can hear me when they announce it over the whole fucking crowd. Genuinely, that was something I've wanted for years, and I'm so glad it's here. Well, it's coming. It's not here yet. Oh. Oh, am I? How much longer do I have on the battle pass? Hey, we're almost done. How long do I have? A month? Okay, yeah, no way. We're not finishing it, chat. Why doesn't Jason use the hook he pulls out of Survivor's guts? Is he dumb? No. He's just very cleanly. Okay? That shit's got intestines on it. He doesn't want to use that. I did not kill anyone until everyone was second hook and still got a sable saying GG Easy Tunneler. That's why you just don't care. Like, I'm not saying, like, go out of your way to be an asshole about it, but you just stop caring. That's really all you can do. And Shane's announcement. Yeah, a lot of people were really happy for Walking Dead, I know. Terrifier, I know that's a bit of a mixed bag depending on who you ask, but, you know. It is what it is. Is there another brown that's decent? Increases the range, increases the duration, increases the time it takes for an injured and impaled survivor. Okay, hold up. Let me do some fucking math. Ba 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 ba. Omnipresent evil, movement speed, jump scare. Wind up is 0.9 seconds, throw is 2.5, reload is 1 second, reload time multiplier, blah blah blah. Hook repair time, reload, throwing spike, push, movement, accelerate. God, there's so many numbers to this. Does it not say how long it takes them to take it out? Also, if you're curious on the numbers, by the way, here's the numbers. Anti-camp range, it's 16 meters from the hook. It lingers for 3 seconds. Anti-camp reappear multiplier, so it makes it takes 3 times longer. Okay. Haste strength, killer instinct duration, reappearing time, hindered duration, undetectable linger, anti-camp, throwing spike, wind up, throw cooldown time, reload time multiplier while omnipresent evil, hook repair time after reloading at a hook is 30 seconds, reload time after hooking is 1 second, scrap piles and hook or reveals are within 20 meters. Does it not say how long it takes them to take it out? Throwing spears. Is hit by a spike, afflicting them with broken, so the aura. What the fuck? Even Springtrap's wiki says how long it takes to take the axe out. Am I missing it? Is it somewhere on here and I just can't see it? Why can't I throw my gift of pain hooks and give them mangled? Wait. Is it 5 seconds? Okay, it's 5 seconds. Okay, I found it. Okay, 5 seconds. So 20% of 5 seconds. Of 5 seconds. A second. Okay. So this brown makes it take 6 seconds instead of 5. Okay. I mean, that's not terrible, I guess. I mean, it means they're hindered longer, I suppose. Impaled survivors, that's just Dark Devotion. Injuring a healthy survivor with a spike inflicts mangled and hemorrhage. Honestly, imprinted aluminum is probably not going to be that good either, because it only works on healthy survivors. And there is no blindness. To be fair, they've been kind of... Does Vecna have a blindness add-on? Vecna doesn't. Krisu does. Springtrap doesn't. I don't think... Does Glue have a blindness add-on? No. Houndmaster doesn't either, I don't think. Why the fuck was I using knotted rope? They've been kind of phasing out blindness as a status effect in general. Yeah, I think the only one that's had it in a very long time is Pursue. And hers is really good. It's really fucking good. Speaking of Pursue, I updated the I updated the in-game build on her with the newest perk, Silent Shadow. If you need a new perk for in-game, by the way, here's your pick. People can say what they will about this perk. I do not think that its main effect is that good. I really don't. The 13 seconds of undetectable after hooking. It's not bad, but it's fine. But that second effect of being undetectable for the entire in-game, yeah, that's fucking good. That's good. I'm telling you right now, you know what killer's gonna love that too? Fucking Singularity's gonna love that. Wesker's gonna love that. Blight is gonna love that. Ideally, you wouldn't want to make it in-game, but if you do, it's nice to have the insurance. I'm just saying. Hi, Lynx. I keep trying coffee. See if we can get something out of it. Ugh. Oh, the last ones have blindness add-ons. Yeah, I know. Does Xenomorph have a blindness? I don't think she does, and I think there's a reason for that. Oh, no, she does have a blindness one. It's just terrible. I know. It charges Rampage. I think it's the Spirit Fury counts as a normal pallet break. I'm trying to think of other killers that are probably going to like the undetectable and in-game. Like I said, Blight's going to really like it. Ken. Oh my god, fucking Ken is going to love that. Also, the design, the Jason Universe design is kind of growing on me. I know this is a cosmetic, but his normal design is kind of growing on me, I'm not going to lie. It's just... Can we just, like... All the bad shit you can say about this game. All the bad shit. The bad balancing, how the community can be sometimes, how, the current state, perks being overpowered, and Survivor being too strong, maps being unbalanced, palette density, all of that stuff. Just get rid of all of that. And can we just admire the fact that we have a game where you can play as Bubba Sawyer, Freddy Krueger, Amanda Young, Ghostface, Pyramid Head, Demogorgon, the Nemesis, Pinhead. Okay, he doesn't count. Sadako, Wesker, the Xenomorph, Charles Lee Ray, Kin Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul, Springtrap, and Jason. Can we just, like, think about how big of an accomplishment that is? Genuinely. You downloaded the Fat Ivy skin? Why would you do that? And I don't think Jason's perfect. I do definitely, like... I know people are going to say he's recycled. I know people already are and already have. I think he has enough that separates him from the other range killers that I think it's fine. As far as the power creep argument goes, I can't deny the power creep argument. But at the same time, the killers aren't playing against each other, so it's not as egregious to me like it is in other games. And it's not like a game like Rainbow Six Siege, where, like, if a character power creeps another one, like, you have, like, why would you ever bring the other one if this one just does the job better? Because in this game, like, the character matters a little bit more. The 17th marks 1 year since Springtrap was added to the game. Really? Wow. Just wow. Why? Because they don't actually show the eyes? I kind of like that. I think it makes them look or feel more inhuman. We'll see. Also, speaking of Jason, speaking of Springtrap, Jason beats Springtrap's record for the most players to playing DBD at once. I didn't think it was going to happen. I know this chapter was huge for a lot of people. I really do. But I was not expecting that. Like 100% honest with you, I was not expecting that. Also, this isn't linked, is it? Yeah, I can use the classic machete. Is the hair tied to the body? It is. I don't know how I feel about that. He's too short. I think they made him stocky on purpose. I don't mind it too much. He is listed as average height. That could have also been a balancing thing, so he can't hit over certain things, and to avoid the cognitive dissonance of it. Huntress with Xeno turrets has been in DBD for 1 year. Zero Xeno tunnels has been in DBD for 1 year. No, Lynx, I wasn't judging you for using Fat Ivy. I was judging you for using it and then complaining your FPS dropped. Yeah, none of his skins are linked, I don't think. I bought this one because I like plaid, but oh yeah, none of them are linked. Oh, that's fucking cool. Alright, alright. That means I could buy the shovel if I wanted to. Fucking this big ass shovel. What have you learned about their perks? Yeah, I can't afford to change the drip right now. I got this because I had the extra cells. Just to fucking take it. Also, I love the little I love that he used like chainsaw. I don't know if they're called blades, but the chainsaw chain to fix his overalls. I don't know what it is about that, but I love that little detail. It's great. He got the market gardener. He did. He's a trollger. I knew it. White Up and Throttle works on Windows and has a cooldown. I thought that was always a thing. Yeah. Wait, no, it doesn't. It shouldn't work on Windows. It's not supposed to. That's the one that lets you put a pallet up, right? A lot of people are excited for art. I'm not that excited for art, but I'm glad he's coming. I'm not going to be a negative Nancy about it. Oh my god, Borgo looks so good in this mode. Also, y'all want to see something funny that I love you that you can do with him? Watch this. Oh, note to self. If they're falling, they don't go anywhere. All right. What? You went this way? Why would you go that way? You know, I didn't die, Zen. genuinely one of my favorite things you can do with him is that. Was that fucking Pebble? Do you have decisive? The fuck? Sable, what the fuck? Not all sables, but it's always a sable. Just gonna say it now. It stacks exhaustion? Yeah, it should. I don't. Why wouldn't it? Ugh! I threw it way too high. Get slash spotted. There you go. Speaking of, Jason is super quiet. Like, stupid quiet. I love this build because I don't have to do anything. It just plays itself. It's great. Freddy's Dream World looks so cozy, especially in Greenville. I'm sure it did. You don't think she went back up, do you? I don't think you have anywhere to go, Jane. Okay, Jen. Alright. Slash spotted, spear spotted, and so funny. Oh, dominance went off. Someone was right there on that totem. Dominance went off again. Someone's going around looking for totems. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dodge, sure. I actually don't want to go for Sable because I actually kind of want her to do the totem. Yeah, I don't think she was expecting me to proceed to outlunge the dead hard. Also, in theory, I could just camp my totem, can't I? I didn't see dominance proc on the other ones, so... Taking a guess here. No. Oh, nope, someone's in basement. Dominance is useless, they told me. Hang on. Dominance is useless, they told me. Wait right there. Thank you. That's good, Darth. There's a joke here. I'm not making it. You guys can make it. Fucking degenerates, y'all can make it. Devour Hope on Jason is evil. I genuinely think, apart from Singularity, Jason might be the best totem killer in the game. Oh, hello there. Why, hello there. Oh, sorry, wrong button. I really did not mean to do what I did. Sorry, wrong button. The joke is poor. No. I don't think I will. Hello there, Nate. Oh. Okay, that was weird. Oh, she's not dead, that's why. Okay. This is a mystery mouse tool that can help us later. I threw that way too fucking high. Yeah, see, like, a coffee, like, right there, I think it actually kind of hurt me more than it helped. Bye, Jen. Oh, what were they? Slippery meat on Jane. What did Sable have? Vigil. She did have life. Oh, he's so much fun to play. The entity pretends to be Pamela to avoid Jason to kill. I mean, is that in the bio? They can't mention his mother. Also, I did not know this until I watched that stream, by the way. I did not know the guy who owns Jason Universe is the grandson of the guy who made the original Jason. I did not know that. If Dwight is Scooby... Who's getting the Scooby-Doo outfits? Well, if Dwight is Scooby... So, Dwight's Scooby. Claudetta's Velma. I'm definitely not saying that just because she has glasses. I think she's the only female survivor with glasses, isn't she? Michaela. No, they're gonna make fucking Michaela Velma. Doesn't she have glasses in her base skin? She does. No. Don't give it to Claudette. Come on. Just give it to Claudette. Please. Jason being busted? He's an M2 projectile killer. He's not that busted. Come on, give it to Claudette. Come on. I cannot believe I just realized that fucking Michaela is gonna be... Oh my god, it's gonna be Velma. It's gonna be Michaela. Does no other female survivor wear glasses in their base skin? Do none of them? Give it to Claudette, please. Please give Velma to Claudette. Anyways. Daphne? I mean, it's gotta be Kate, right? Daphne's gotta be Kate, right? It's either Kate or Yoon Jin for Daphne. Felix for Fred. Meg is Daphne? Is Meg Daphne? I mean, she is a redhead, so I guess it makes the most sense. Yeah, fuck it, just give it to the 4 original survivors. Dwight for Scooby, Daphne, Claudette for Velma. Make Jake Fred for no reason. Actually, you know who they're gonna give Fred to? I know we're all saying Felix. You know who they're gonna give Fred? We all fucking know they're gonna do it. They're gonna give it to Ace. They're gonna give Fred to Ace. I think Felix makes more sense, but they're gonna give it to Ace. They're gonna do it. Mark my words. Hear me now. Jake is Scrappy Doo. Oh my god. Can we make young Scrappy Doo? I fucking hate this dude. Can we make him Scrappy? $1. Mr. Jehun Voorhees, what do you want for the build? I'm telling you, like, again, Felix makes sense because he's blonde, but I'm just telling you right now, they're gonna give the Fred cosmetic to Ace. They're gonna give it to Ace. It makes so much sense. To the Bennett slot line. Exactly. Alright, do you have a build in mind? I assume you want me to play Jason. While you think of your build, I'm going to finish Home Monster real quick. Felix is an architect, so he cannot be Fred. What the fuck does that have to do with B? Oh, is it because Fred's stupid? Is that what you're implying? Devour, Thrill, Ruin, Pensy. Where's Ruin? Ruin. Thrill. And the add-ons? Oh, Copy and Badge. I don't think, I mean, we can still do it, but I don't think I don't think Deputy's Badge and Ruin stack, last I checked. Renato should get Shaggy? I don't have the bloody skin yet. He's reading a lovely trap magazine. Exactly, he's not stupid. No, this is fine. This is fine. Renato isn't popular enough to get Shaggy? I mean, honestly, does Ace make sense for Shaggy? I know it was never going to happen. I really wanted the Scooby-Doo skin to go to Demogorgon. It was never going to happen. It was never going to happen, but that was my dream. Michaela shouldn't be Velma. She should be Hot Dog Water from Mystery Incorporated. The best iteration of Scooby-Doo. I think, yeah, Ace as Shaggy, I think, makes more sense the more I think about it. I can't think of anyone else who actually fits Shaggy better than Ace. Maybe Dwight, but he's getting the Scooby-Doo skin, so... Yeah, Ace as Shaggy, I think, makes the most sense. I really want Claudette to be Velma, though, now. I really... Not because she deserves it. I don't care if Claudette wins. I just care if Michaela loses. Who's the closest to a that's a funny thing, Sky, that you bring that up, because I mentioned this before. That is one of the few like horror movie archetypes we don't have on the Survivor side. I know it's a very like loose, generic kind of thing, but like we don't have like a stoner, and I feel like that's decently iconic to horror movies. I understand why, like, you'd have to just imply it. You can't straight up say it, but... Yeah, we really don't have one. I was really hoping we got an Argyle skin for Stranger Things 2, but we did not get that. But yeah, I think Ace is probably the closest. We got an alcoholic. I mean, why not? We got 2 alcoholics back to back. 3 alcoholics back to back. Is that Jeff was an alcoholic? Well, no, Fong was an alcoholic too. She was a workaholic and an alcoholic. She's just like me, for real, for real. You did a concept for Ted? You did a concept for Ted. Won't anyone think of the children? Yeah, Jason pulling a spike out of someone's stomach and pulling out their intestines. Yeah, that's fine. But anyone talks about doing the devil's lettuce, that's where I draw the fucking line. Claudette or Hattie. I think it should go to Claudette more. Like I said, it's mostly... I'm being biased because Claudette has glasses. But I would love it for Claudette. Also, I just realized if those are legendary skins... Hang on a second. If those are legendary skins, like the Scooby-Doo ones, I think that's the first confirmed bisexual in the game, isn't it? Showing human spaghetti is just anatomy. I can excuse axe murder, or I can excuse murder, but I draw the line at glorifying drugs. I read that totally well. Yeah, I think that would be the first... I mean, technically it's just a skin, but that would be the first confirmed bisexual in the game. We shouldn't get Velma because of how bad the Velma show was. We can't hold the Velma show against it. Come on. That doesn't count. That's a fever dream. You mean the show that got renewed for a second season because of people hate watching it? You mean that show? Yeah, she's canonically bisexual. I think that would be the first, like, not confirmed, but the first, like, known bisexual in the game. Again, technically it would be a skin, but still. Does a relic count? I don't believe so. We don't know her sexual orientation at all. I can excuse racism and murder, but I draw the line at bisexuals. You can excuse racism. It is such a fucking good... God, that show... Community is so fucking funny. If you ever watch Community, by the way, go watch it. It's an amazing show. Wasn't Grisou on drugs? I mean, by that logic, Lisa Sherwood would... Or, fucking the Hag was on drugs. I don't know, I feel like the stoner archetype is so iconic to horror movies. The fact that we don't have an actual stoner character, is just really weird to me. Why Ted? Yeah, I know. The Velma show. Again, a fucking fever dream of a show. It thought it was doing something. It really did. I forget the person who made made the Velma show, the one who voices Velma. I forget her name. I like her. She's made good stuff before, and her comedy is actually really good. But God, that show was just not it, dog. Damn. Sable, why must you avoid me? Why must you avoid me, Sable? Allow me to get you out of that loop there, Sable. Are you fucking serious with this? Are you both fucking serious with this? Okay, now you're in a wall. Let me just do this real quick. I think he feels great. Get this. Do this. Shoot into the main. I don't know which totem this is. I don't care. Meg DC'd for some reason. I just need to make sure I'm out of range for Devour. He feels very good to me. Case in points. I did not get my Devour stack. Fuck you, Sable. Let's make a show about a beloved IP, remove the namesake character, and change the remaining characters. Maybe she was... Maybe it's because I, maybe it's because I jump scare her. Hang on. Hang on. Damn, she didn't just drop? Oh, it's a bot. I just realized it's a Meg bot. She's upset she isn't Daphne. So true. There's no way, right? They're not healing under that. I didn't get my third stack. It's bullshit. I will say shit like that feels great on him. Like, actually amazing. I meant to go the other way, my bad. Strong A. I think he's like, I think he's high B, low A. The problem is, he doesn't have any way to deal with, like, hold W. And he suffers a bit from the same thing that... He suffers from the same thing that... Okay. He suffers from the same thing that Dredge kind of suffers from, just in a different way. I know. I know. I thought it was going to be the weapon wheel thing. A lot of people said it was going to be. I think this works. I think this makes sense and, like, appeals to that a bit still. And the omnipresent evil thing... I wanted to switch sides there. I think the omnipresent evil thing does also work, just not in the way... Hi, Fawn. Also, the Mori is so good. Sable also DC'd. That's a good sign. There goes my Ruin. Wait, did my Devour get cleansed? Oh. What? Also, I need to test something. Can you do this? No. I keep forgetting to switch sides. I was hoping for a rage mode where you can pull those through resources. I kind of wasn't, because then he would just feel like Myers. I think the way they did it makes him feel unique enough. Again, I know some people think it's recycled and whatnot, but, like, I think there's enough cobbled together here that he feels like his own killer, you know? I was kind of expecting them to be doing that totem. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Also, again, the haste management part of him is actually kind of cool. So, like... Are they gonna do anything, or are we just, like, done? Well... I like how this is happening. Oh, there you are. I meant to go this way. Did the save have tenacity? He doesn't get bullied by God Rods like Huntress. No, it's not just the fact that he gets the haste. I just like that it's on a cooldown based on his power. Also, I'm not. Actually, I might. No, fuck it. We'll take the win. So yeah, if you knock them into a wall, then it's yeah, the haste is great. Actually, I'll wait for the Sable to hit stage 2. There we go. He could rip a hook off to perform a special attack to get survivors ripping their intestines out as the survivors run. Ah. So, what were their builds and why were they mad? Brand new part, self-care resurgence, botany balanced, okay. Windows, life, deja vu, shadow step. Adrenaline, tenacity, conviction, last stands. With a shroud of separation. Oh my fucking god, David had a I'm the last survivor build. Wow, that didn't work out for you too well, did it, David? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, David. You are wrong in place. I'm assuming you're going to say you can step on the intestines to, like, slow them down or something? I'm kind of fine with him having, like, a displacement tool instead of, like, anything really else. It's the, like, say what you will about recycle abilities and whatnot, but, like, I could be wrong, but I believe this is the only real displacement ability in the entire game. Deathslinger is the only other one I can think of. And his doesn't really count. It's more of a grab than a displacement. Jason's the only one who, like, moves you. And they get yanked back. Yeah, then it's just Deathslinger. That's my problem with that. Then it's just Deathslinger. Oh, and Wesker. No, you're right. Yeah, Wesker. Okay, fair enough. I always forget Wesker's displacement because no one ever talks about the displacement. The throw is like the part of the power no one really mentions. Increases his jump rate detection range by... Doesn't he have it as a brown? Oh, okay. So bent wheel is the range you can select a teleport. Okay, that makes more sense. All right. He even has a loot bag add-on, chat. Come on. He's so cool. What's my fucking kill rate on? It's not going to tell me, but I'm curious what my stats on him are already, because other than, like, my first match, I've been doing pretty decent with him, honestly. Let me see this. Okay, that was a 4K, 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 3K, 4K, and then a 0 out. Oh my god. I haven't lost a match yet, except my first one. And to be fair, I was doing Adept. That's funny. I want to know how strong Jason is, that his spear moves the survivor and doesn't just go through them. Well, actually, they make spears specifically designed for that. I'd have to find it. So yeah, so there's a whale spear. So this is a whale spear. So these things are, and this is just a very, this isn't what I'm talking about, but they do make spears specifically designed for things. So like, for the whale spear, the little notches like this, those are specifically designed so the spear doesn't come out. So once it impales, it's very difficult to pull it out. And the whole point of that is so once you hit the... Okay, it's a little graphic. Sorry about that. The whole point is once you hit the whale, it can't get away. What will Frankstone's power be? I have no idea because he doesn't do much in the game, so... We'll see. I mean, that's a good thing, though, in my opinion, because that means it can be literally anything. There's no limit to that. That's the best thing about original killers, but especially one who doesn't have much to work with. That's great, because that means, again, they can use anything they want. Also, I'm just saying, though, with the spear, by the way, it could have very easily been a bow and arrow, and no one would have noticed the difference. I just think the spear is cooler. The reboot axe throw? Oh, yeah, at the beginning. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The reboot, I don't think the reboot's underrated. I think a lot of people appreciate the reboot. I think people were more upset that, like, nothing else came of it. I love the reboot. That's my favorite version of Jason is the reboot. Motherfucker run. He doesn't run. Motherfucker sprints. He sets people up as traps. He uses a bow and arrow. He has an entire tunnel system. He's a survivor in that fucking movie. He's like an actual survivalist, and it's great. I love it. It really plays on the idea that he grew up at a fucking summer camp. If Art doesn't have a dash, and every killer this year won't be a... Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, because the Angel Killer is not going to have a dash. You're right. Huh. Can we please take a break from making killers 110? I'm begging you. I mean, Vecna, I feel like, deserves it. Fucking... Jason's not really 110. He's just, like, kind of masquerading as 110. Springtrap's only 110 when he has his axe. So, again, he's not really 110. Grasu's 120. I think people forget that. In head form, she's 120. Ken's on 110. Well, yeah, like, it's just... Chucky's 110. And I've explained why he needs to be 110. Springtrap's only 110 when he has his axe. Vecna deserves to be 110, in my opinion. And, again, Jason's not really 110. He is, but I feel like that's part of the skill ceiling, is using your cooldown so you're not 110 most of the time. I kind of like it, too, because once your haste goes away... So, like, if you start a chase and get the haste, if your haste is gone, it's probably a good idea to leave that chase now. You have been chasing for too long. It's a really nice teaching tool, the more I think about it. I have no idea what else to run, chat. Honestly, I'm just really liking this build. I might change coffee, but, like, I'm really liking this build. It's very simple, I don't have to think, and it kind of just plays itself. Fuck it, why not? One more second of hinder, why not? Is Judgment 110? Have they confirmed that? Yeah, I think for Art, I think that's definitely what they're going to do for him, is he's going to have... Because, I mean, that's his whole thing, is he just, like, pulls shit out of nowhere. He's like the Deadpool of horror, right? Like... I am expecting Art, by the way, if he doesn't have a trap as part of his power somewhere, because I'm fully expecting him to have some kind of a trap for his power, like, if he has the... My idea for Art is he's going to have a bag of tricks. And, my thought process for that is that one of them is going to be like a trap. Maybe like a bomb that goes off and like slows you or something. That's my guess on what he's going to have, like old Freddy used to have for one of them. But if he doesn't have that, he's going to have something that, like, a trap he can put on gens. Because we don't really have that as a fucking perk. Like, the closest we have is, like, the compromised gen perks, but there's no real, like, gen trap perks. The closest we have is in 2v8 when they added that stupid, like, hinder cloud to, yeah, that doesn't, yeah, to, oh my god, which killer class does it? Is it Bruiser? I think it's Bruiser. Bruiser can, like, kick a gen now, and if the survivor touches the gen, they get a 5% hinder. Like, that's the closest we have. Now that MFT Hope is done, I think being 110 is a problem. I don't think it is. I think most of the killers that are 110 justify it. Not all of them, but I think most of the 110 killers justify themselves being 110. Is it the Brute? Yeah, Brute. Yeah. The thing is, I just don't think a full trap character works. I think we've seen this too many times. It's either too frustrating to go against, or it's too weak. But I think a character that has other things and also a trap, I think that works. Oh, isn't. Okay, my bad. I was confused. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think it's too much of a problem. There's definitely a couple loops where being 110 is an issue, but most of the killers that it's an issue for have ways around it. The ones that don't, like Chucky, the way he gets around it is his chase is so good at other loops that the loops he struggles on kind of, like, even him out. That's the whole point. God Rocks are not God Rocks, but, like, I guess they're called God Rocks. I think it's the joke. But, like, I think God Rocks are a problem, but that's more an issue with them, not killers being 110, you know? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, Judgment being 110 makes sense, especially if they can hit through walls and ceilings and floors, like they're saying. Like Vecna can. I think being 110 is justified. If your killer can hit someone from virtually anywhere, I think being 110 is justified. Virtually being the key word there. I wouldn't want that, because you should always have the spike. As much as possible. That's why I don't like that. I prefer the management over like having to worry about having the spike versus not. Because if he's 4.6 without the spike, then we run into the spring trap issue of if you're at a loop where you can't really throw your spike, you're just going to throw it and chuck it so you can brute force the loop. And I think that works for Springtrap, but I wouldn't want that also for Jason. I think Springtrap having that be something that what's unique to him is fine. Again, it's like Chucky is 110, but he's also in a third-person camera, and he's really short. Vecna's 110, but he can hit virtually anywhere he wants within, like, what, 20 meters or some shit like that? Blight's 110, but he's probably the best dash killer and the most lethal killer in the game. Huntress is 110. As long as she has line of sight, technically speaking, she can hit you anywhere on the map. Trickster's 110, same thing, basically. Spirit being 110 is a weird one for me. I've thought about this a lot. I don't know if she should be 110. But at the same time, with how strong she can be, I think it's justified a little bit. I forget she's 110 half the fucking time anyways. Hag should just be 115 at this point. I used to be against making her 115. She should just be 115. Deathslinger, he's a weird one because I've said this before, like, much like Chucky, I think making him 115 sounds like a good idea on paper. But there are situations where I can see it being an issue. And I think part of the counterplay to a killer like Deathslinger is finding those loops he can't shoot you at, and he has to run you down at. I feel like it's supposed to be part of the counterplay. Remember when Legion was 110? Remember when that was a thing? I don't know. I mean, like, should Krasu be 120 in head form? I mean, is it justified because she has to infect you to get the hit? Because I don't know. I think part of the reason they also made her 120 in head form is because since she doesn't have legs, you can't really tell that much. Hillbilly, Wesker, and Dracula should be 110. Hillbilly, maybe. Dracula, I think, should be 110 in wolf form. And Wesker, I don't think should be. I don't think his dash is strong enough or gives him enough mobility to justify him being 110. Hillbilly, again, I can kind of agree with. Dracula is, like I said, I think wolf form should be 110. I've said that since his release. The only reason I think wolf form should be 110 is because I think wolf form should be the in-the-loop one. The in-the-loop transition loop power. Because he has mobility with the bat form, so I think it's fine. I think that makes up for it. Especially considering bat form's like 122, I believe. I forget the exact movement speed. I don't know, Darth. There's people who want artists to be 110. I don't know, I've been playing 110 killers for years, so like it doesn't bother me at all. It just makes me stronger. Play a 110 killer for a few months, then go to a 115. You'll fucking... The difference is insane. 6.5 in bat form? Okay, that's fast. That's like... Damn, how fast? I know we can't see anything, but how fast is that? Oh, it's Crystal Lake Mine. Laugh. Laugh at my joke. Do it. Chat. Come on. Ah, hi, Sable. Bye, Sable. I can't believe you tried to skip that. Good dodge, dude. See, right here is where, like, things get a little bit trickier because... Did she really walk back? She did. Okay. I'm gonna let Ada go. Grab this. Move up here. Someone's up there. As I slowly float on water. This killer's fucking peak, Chad. This killer's peak. Oh, what a hit. Oh, she doesn't dodge, really. 3 drops? We got so far, yet not far enough. Do you use crosshair? No, I don't use crosshair at all. I'm gonna let it ruin do its job there. Get away from that loot. Get away from that loot, V. The paladin window blocks should be longer. I don't think so. I think having the paladin window block be part base kit, the way it is, I think it's mostly there just... just for that, like, instance of you just popping up. I don't think it should be more than that. I was curious. I thought maybe we should go back to her totem. I didn't even know you could do that, if I'm honest with you. No one ever uses this spot of the map. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like the main reason it's there. It's just so he doesn't get summoned in reapers. Did they go left? Oh, what are they? Go ahead and try and secure this. Good. Goodbye. In-game slasher was a success. I'm sure his in-game build is actually really good. See, they think I'm going to go straight for them. What I'm going to do is this. Can I catch the Yin Jin? Questions will never get answered. Scratch marks almost betrayed me there. Here, Ian Jim. Henty's gonna do his job for me real quick. See if your friend's working on this gen over here or not. This killer's fucking peak. This killer's fucking peak, chat. This killer is peak. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the Saber War was doing in depths. Is that was her first match? It doesn't say. That was so fucking peak. Oh. Noed, Remember Me, No Way Out. I think Remember Me's a bit overkill, personally. I don't like Remember Me. I've said this so many times. I just don't like it because there's a chance that it literally does nothing. It's a 1 in 4 chance. Yeah, I guess they forgot about Foxy, chat. I get. It's been a year. Can we just admit they forgot about Foxy? Can we just say it? I think it's fine. I think we can finally all say it with complete confidence. Oh my god, he's so fun. They forgore they had the FNAF license in general. No, they didn't. I mean, we got Blighted Springtrap. I mean, that's fucking peak. Is it not? Oh, so we got Blighted Springtrap? I mean, that's a thing. General Unknown Whim. Also, I think this is the first killer I don't really want to run fucking, Phantom Fear or Stabiffle or anything with him. This is a weird instance of an M2 killer where I feel like I don't ever want to M1 with him. I will give, I will give credit to behavior, though. Because, honestly, that's also the case for Vecna. I never feel like I want to M1 with this killer. Not because I can't, but because it feels better just to land the M2. Both of these killers, like, they definitely nailed the, like, you feel like you want to and should be using your actual power as much as possible. And they didn't pull like a Houndmaster or Ken, where it's like, yeah, you're an M2 killer, but not really. I don't know, man. Like, this killer is genuinely fucking peaked to me. I love how I'm going from this guy to fucking Skull Merchant in, like, less than a month. I am a little scared that he's not going to have much build variety. I think that's my only fear, though. Because, again, because he is 110, even if he's, like, kind of only pseudo 110, the spear feels so impactful and so good that, like, doing an M1 build... I mean, it's me, so we might as well try it. I can't use Rapid. I can't use Rapid. I mean, it could. No, we're at, what are we at? I think we're at 89 hours. I wasn't able to finish the last hours up on Pyramid Head. Before, yeah, we're at 89.6 hours on Pyramid Head. I'm gonna start that back up either Thursday or we'll just start back up next week. Oh, I love the flannel. I love him. I love him. Jocelyn, go back to the. I know it's a YouTube VOD. Go back to the Orman match I was just on and watch the last hit I got on the Ada. Just watch that, and that will tell you how I feel about this killer. Run sloppy? Maybe. I want to, like, what else do I normally run on my M1 builds? It's usually Rapid, Lethal, Barbecue. Oh, you know what could be fucking evil on him? Oh, I just realized. Jason is just recycled slash slop. I knew it. God, I know slop was like the word of the year. I'm getting really fucking tired of hearing slop. I fucking hate that word now. No Court? Are you serious? Did No Quarter really get buffed? While self-healing, whenever a survivor has 75% progress. Oh, it didn't? What the fuck are you talking about? I just don't know really what else to build, or what else to run. We got Slop now. Exactly. I'm gonna try this, and after a jump scare, inflict all survivors within Killer Instinct's detection range. I'm gonna try this with Bloody Smile. Me when I want. I mean, this build is good on basically any killer, but like one like him who can get around the map like he can, it's gonna be fucking stupid. Can he see auras and omnipresent evil? I haven't been running aura builds at all. He can't, right? It's like Spirit. Spirit can't see auras. What's next? Trap slop? Stealth slop? Yeah. We got dash slop and projectile slop. Sorry, range slop, not projectile. He can't? Okay. I was just curious. Also, if you're ever, unless you're playing Pyramid Head or the Judgment, I guess, because she's going to run through the same issues, I think. If you ever want a build that's just like, turn your brain off, chase, 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 that's this build. This build is just chase, 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 chase. Aura slop, Mori slop, hook slop, move slop, move slop. I don't know. It's just one of those words. It's just like it's losing its meaning. Like it went from like stuff that's like badly made. Like it went from like quantity over quality is like what the word is supposed to mean to now just I don't like this thing, so it's slop now, or there's a lot of it, so it's slop. It's like that's not what the word is supposed to mean. Just because there's a lot of something doesn't mean it's bad. Meaning slop, there you go. Also, chat, fun fact, by the way. So I got back from... My vacation ended today. I was going to go back to work today anyways. So I flew in from Canada. I got here about midnight last night. Which, again, that's like my afternoon, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But I got a phone call at like 11:30, right after Jason came out, that I have to go close another store, which is fine. I didn't mind that. It's like whatever. But then my day off, which is tomorrow, I also have to go close that other store. I don't mind. It's real shitty that not only did I have to take a vacation day off to go close that store last week, I now have to take a day off that I had to close it again. It's really getting on my nerves. It's like LARP? Yeah, LARP is another word, like... That's different. I feel like LARP, though, is colloquial change. Because it's an acronym. So if you change the acronym to a word, it changes its meaning. So I think that's fine. I do think people are overusing it, though. Fucking... Lynx, what are you doing? Are you my fucking, What's the name of the person in a courtroom who, like, types down the fucking words everyone says? Are you judging my lack of eloquency when I'm speaking sometimes? It's not for me. Yeah, it's like the Saw films. Those aren't for everybody. I love the Saw films. But I know for some people they're too much. A scribe? They're not called Are they called scribes? There's no fucking way they're... Person in courtroom who types. A stenographer. They're called a stenographer. Thank you, Jocelyn. Yeah. Fun fact about those people, by the way. So they use a special keyboard. So it's not all the letters of the keyboard isn't like all the letters like a normal like typewriter keyboard. It's like shorthand keyboards. It's really interesting. There's like a whole there's like a whole like class and like what's the word I'm looking for? Like certification to be able to do it. It's insane. Scribe sounds badass. I mean, maybe. I just realized, does he have... is that chainsaw chains around his arm? That's badass. I knew about the ones on the overalls, but that's badass. Jason's so cool. Also, I meant suspenders, not overalls. What is the purpose of this, Jason? I get it for the suspenders. What is the purpose of it on your arm? It looks cool. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. Also, he doesn't tie his boots. As someone who wears boots, that looks really uncomfortable to walk in. Just saying. I wrote quick, but nobody but me could read it. So we can have cool words again? Like what? The words aren't gone. You can still use them. Looks cool? Fair enough. And I'll say the same thing I say about every single killer anyone ever wants in Dead by Daylight. Cool. I have nothing else to add. I still don't think Godzilla can work, but it's about as far as I'm going to go with it. I don't judge anyone. I'll tell you the reasons why I don't think it'll work, but I'm not going to judge you for it. Thou, thee, and thy again? Lynx, have you looked into the etymology of those words and why we don't use them anymore? You're telling me if you were going to be a threatening murder guy, you wouldn't just put shit on that looked cool? You know what? That's a fair point. Jason knows what he's doing. He was aware of aura farming before it was a term. No, it's chainsaw links. I'm looking right at them. Those are chainsaw links. That is 100% a chainsaw link. Why don't we look into the etymology? It's basically because they're confusing. And they if you want the real reason, it's because of Shakespeare. Because of that stupid fucking quote. Okay, I understand what he meant when he said brevity is the soul of wit, but that fucking expression has been used incorrectly for like the past, I want to say, decade or so. No, it's chainsaw links. I was looking right at it. Those are chainsaw links. You can zoom in right now. Me waiting for the day Bioshock finally gets in. I think anything's possible for sure. Yo, what's up? Good dodge, mate. I fucked that up so hard. I'm gonna let Laura go. I'm gonna head back over here, because I think they're doing this one. I was right. Well, they left, but I was right. Yeah, he's a lot like Springtrap, where you just kind of want to wait a minute. Damn. Not at all what I wanted to do, but whatever. I wanted to break the pallet, but that works too, I suppose. Damn, dude, she held W. Fucking... You think I could hit that? Got her. Hello. Literature is for nerds. All you do is fucking... Listen. Is that her? Damn. It was her, by the way. Yeah, I can see like those loops, like the slightly tall rocks being very annoying for Jason. I'm gonna leave her back there for hit and run again. I head back over here and see if I can get the Kates. Oh, is this Michaela? It feels so necessary for him. I don't think it feels necessary. I think it's just a matter of muscle memory after a while. Why did I get slowed down though? Maybe that one build wouldn't be too bad on him, honestly. Oh my god, could you fucking imagine? Pick her up in my obsession, head back over to Claudette's. Michaela becomes my obsession now. See, that the moments like that are when I'm anticipating a dodge and I just don't. Hi, Michaela. Okay, alright, we got 2 gens left. Move over, Pyramid Head. Jason is queen. Now it's the Claudettes. I actually don't care about them. I'm gonna go straight for Claudette. It's probably a terrible play, but I don't care. Yeah. She's still over there somewhere, which is fine. They're gonna heal right off a hook. Really? See, when that shit works, it fucking works, man. That shit feels so good. ship Jason and Huntress? Not a ship I thought about, but definitely one that's gonna happen. Two people on Death Hook. If it swaps to Kate or Michaela, I think I'm fine. Well, it works too, I guess. What? Oh, right. She wasn't the obsession before. I have hit her in some of the... She was so hard to hit earlier. What the fuck happens? With shot. Yeah, I think loops like this are the only ones where, like, it's a problem, realistically. God, his kicks feel so bad. Yes, walk right by the hook. Okay. Best case scenario would be the slug here, but there's also a chance this person up here, whoever's working on the gen, becomes the obsession. Nope. Damn. She was not farther. However, got her. I think I get a through cap of this still. Jason and Sadako are already... Is that really a thing? I wasn't aware of that being a thing. Ooh. I'm being very greedy going for this this fucking hook over here. Alright, Laura, let's fucking go. You just started touching that. I saw the aura. And I got an achievement, Laura. Now what? GG's. Oh, that hit on the Claudette, though. That hit on the Claudette. You know something else about this killer that has been really weird? People have been running exhaustion perks, but I haven't noticed. Also, that is French Croft, yes. I have French voices around. I have barely noticed anyone using Sprint Burst or Life. Jason Sadako Huntress Polycule. Yeah, why not? If I can ship an Angel and Pyramid Head, why not? Fuck it. Look at Snug being cute, chat. Look at him. He's so fucking adorable. Man, we're almost done. Still fucking unbelievable we're almost done. He's fun though, chat. He's like, genuinely. Like, regardless of how good or bad he is, I haven't lost a match tonight. I will say that. I will say I have not lost a match tonight, so that might be influencing my thoughts. But he's fun. He's a killer, I feel like, what Unknown, and I'm hoping the same thing that happened to Unknown does not happen to Jason, where he comes out with a bang, everyone loves him, and then he kind of stops being that. Does this mean we will get a probably Freddy versus Jason Hens video? I'd fucking watch the shit out of that. I don't know, man. He's fun. That's what matters. As far as his perks go, I haven't really said much about him. I really like Silent Shadow. I like what this perk is trying to do. I really like it. I don't like Scared to Death. One, it's a hex. Two, it takes too long to get started. And three, there are a couple killers who are going to make good use out of this. So, like, I don't think it's all bad, but I'm not the biggest fan of it, personally. And Rampage is okay. Again, it's the same thing, and this is kind of what I want perks to be. There's a few killers that will definitely make a lot of use out of this. No animal tonight, no. No. And I don't know if we're going back to Pyramid Head tomorrow or not. We'll see how I'm feeling. I do want to get Pyramid Head done. But Rampage is one I can see some killers using very well. I could see, like, Legion. Hell, I can even see Springtrap maybe using it a lot. Larry, obviously. I think the idea with these two, though, is I think you're supposed to use them in conjunction. I think is what they wanted, is using these two together. I'm trying to think of other killers that break pallets all the fucking time. Wraith. Wraith is probably going to be good with it, too. Rampage. And actually, you know a killer that might actually be really good with Rampage? I know you're going to call me crazy for this, but I mean, think about it. You lose your power when you break a pallet, and you know, some pallets you have to break. Why not? Now you make up for the lost distance. Game of Foot is probably better than Rampage. I mean, Game of Foot also requires you to chase the obsession. Rampage works on anyone. And technically, you don't have to be in chase for Rampage, do you? Whenever you basic break a pallet or break a wall, you earn a token up to 13. Whenever you are blinded or pallet stunned for the next 13 seconds, gain 1% haste for each token. So that's up to 13%. Scared to Death shouldn't be. I don't mind it being a hex. I think it being a hex is fine. I think having to hook 3 different survivors to get it to proc is insane. I would be scared to do that. Because if you do that, this guy becomes a problem again. Can become a problem. Also, this motherfucker would be able to run it. Do we really want him running it? What about Hillbilly? He could run it too. I don't know. I think it's fine to just be normal breaks. Demogorgon being able to run it would be fine. See, this is where, like, the whole categorization thing, like, has its issues. Because, like, should Blight counterpoint Vigil exist? Then nerf Vigil. That's my counterpoint to that argument. Game of Foot, or Scared to Death, Game of Foot, Nemesis, Endurance. I mean, I don't think that would be that strong. Especially considering the haste wouldn't stack as much because of, diminishing returns. I guess, because then Game of Foot would kind of be pointless, because if you get more than 7 stacks for Scared to Death, which you'll probably have by the time it activates. No, yeah, Vigil should just be reworked. It really should. I don't think Vigil should exist. I've said it before, it should not work while you're moving. That's my suggestion to nerf it. Just make it not work while you're moving. That fixes every single problem it has. While keeping it a decent perk. I've heard the suggestion to make it a boon. I don't like that suggestion because then no one's ever going to run it. And I don't want to kill a perk. I think all perks should have their niche and value. And, yeah. Well, see, the problem with that, Darth, is that you can't do that because if Vigil exists the way it does now, and you buff it because Vigil exists, one, that would actually be buffing Vigil, because the bigger you make the number, the better Vigil is, because it's a percentage. And two, If they do eventually nerf Vigil, then you have to nerf the perk. Then you have to nerf Scared to Death again, or back down to where it was. That's my problem with that. If one thing is causing the problem, you can't buff the other things around it, especially when it's percentage based like that, to fix the problem. It's the same problem I've said this for so long. It was the same problem Chucky had with his cooldown. Because fucking power drill. Why is this a percentage? Just make it so it just lowers his cooldown by 1 second. That's all you gotta do. And now you can make his cooldown whatever the fuck you want. Because the problem with power drill was, since it's a percentage, the bigger you make Chucky's cooldown, the better this add-on gets. Because when it's 15 seconds, this lowers it by 1.5 seconds. When it's 10 seconds, this lowers it by a flat 1. When it's 12, it's 1.2. When it's 20, it lowers it by 2 seconds. Or we just remove the fucking percentage, make it only lower it by 1 second, and now you can make the cooldown whatever you need it to be. It's why I hate percentage gains and losses. It's why I hate them so much. Because you're just making things so much harder to balance. Why are nails add-ons all so bad? Listen, it's just tradition. Every killer has to have a bad add-on. This is Jason's. Chucky's got the pile. Jason just got 2. See, that's what it is. He stole 2 nails from Chucky's pile. And they were just as bad. Oh, that's great. There haven't really been too many other kills. Like, I think another good example is, like, Springtrap with Celebrate poster. Kinda to a degree. But more so like Foxy's Hook also. 2 nails is not bad at all. I think it's terrible. This shit sounds awful. Spikes that come in within 1 meter of a survivor reveal their aura for 6 seconds. If you can see them to shoot it and miss by a hair, why do you need to see their aura? You don't have a spike to throw again, unless you're right next to a pile. Does it give aura on hit? If that's the case, then this shit then it needs to be rewarded or reworded. Does this give aura on hit? Am I dumb? If it gives aura on hit, it's not that bad then. That's actually pretty good. Then it needs to be reworded, because that's not what the add-on says it does. If that's the case, he really doesn't have any bad add-ons then. Oh, he looks so good on Rodden Fields and Lumberjack. Well, I gave them all no mither, but hopefully this still works. If I could find the fucking survivors. Oh my god, it does. Okay, yeah, the setting's not that bad. Why doesn't it say that? Jason won't distract me. Skull Merchant will distract me from that. What the fuck? What the fuck? On top. I thought it was 2 nails. I thought that was the office phone. Because the way it's worded, I thought it meant if you miss a survivor, you get the aura. Not if you also hit them. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Also, if you're curious, if you ever need a hook back, you can just do that. I don't know how that interacts with Breakdown. I would actually be very, very interested to see how that works with Breakdown. What does Toxic Waste do again? After a jump scare within 8 meters. Yeah. 13 seconds of Oblivious is not that good. I could see that being good if it was like 60 seconds. 13 seconds is just not good. Well, chat, we're going to call it a night there. But it's been fun. Jason's fun. But yeah, I'll see y'all when I see y'all.